Hello everyone, my name is Mitch, here with Phoenix Court. We last left off right before we're going to talk to Snow about literally him shredding a Hemlock file, which, even though it's definitely obvious, at least to us, that, Hemlock is a big focal point of the case, the only thing we're going on, to actually do this as an actual official court testimony thing is literally just him, I was being prank called by someone on my telephone, Mr. Your Honor. Just, Mr. Wright, just hang up the phone when you get the telemarketer calls, okay? Like, Jesus, it's probably just like small nitpick, but that's what it feels like to me anyway. Oh boy. It's probably just either just like my mind is blanking different things to think about and deduction wise, but just in the sheer fact, I feel just a tiny bit listless exactly how we're supposed to prove all these different things, which I guess is the point, but like, wow. So if Hemlock is the real culprit, then he's a person who like basically knows everything, but I already identified as blind spot before, like, does not have any cameras or video, and just purely just... Wait, I just realized another thing. If he had, like, if Hemlock doesn't have, like, video feed, only audio, then that whole thing with the transitional piece with Renwick taking the Enigma card from the courthouse crime scene, from, Volper, like, throwing the card at Brisbane, then if I don't think that, Renwick said a word. He just walked in, grabbed the card, and left, and gave it to Brisbane at the hospital. That means somehow Hemlock knew about it some other way then, but he just went from the courthouse to the hospital and nowhere else, so what does that mean? Well, that's the thing to think about, but let's continue on. Oh, there you are, Detective. Now then, you were brought to this courtroom to provide us with your insight in this document fragment. I'm just imagining how you're gonna feel, Snow. The defense claims to have obtained it from your high-tech paper shredding device. When did I say it was high-tech? Where did you hear that? I want to see a lawyer. Wait, I'm a lawyer. Gosh dang it. Is this correct? Yeah, that's right. The stupid thing got stuck in the shredder, and Harry here managed to fix it. Thanks again for that, mate. Oh, you're welcome. Alright, I got a cop-out going cold back to the office, so what do you want? The defense claims that this Hemlock person for the files involved in this case somehow, and yeah, apparently we're gonna go down that rabbit hole. The court would like to hear anything you can add to this. Seriously, mate? You're still going after this guy? It's something, okay, Snow? And you do know that it was just a file I happened to be checking out. Yeah, but it has relevance, okay? This is like that. It does sound pretty unlikely. I'm out of options here. I bet... Oh, what was that? I bet how the thing is going here is like Snow just has no idea what this thing is. He's just throwing out old paperwork. And just like, it's gonna lead the chief if we talk to him, I guess, maybe? If that's the direction I'm getting for this trial, because I don't see how this is gonna go from here. Or at least, going back to the crime scene, like, with all the different, like, blood, the blood in the cannon and stuff like that. It's like that, it does sound pretty unlikely, but I'm out of options here. We'd just like to hear from you anything you can tell us about this Hemlock in this file. Alright, I'll do my best. Very good. Your own time, Detective. Okay, yeah, sure. Now, Detective, you said my own time. Not 10 minutes from now. Now! Hemlock. There was a monster from a case not long ago going by the alias of Hemlock. He was heavily involved with the Cadofian smuggling ring, or so the file says. And for some reason, the guy vanished on the trace 6 years ago. And 6 years later, after the ring recently collapsed, he's still missing. I'm guessing that's why his records are now being destroyed. We no longer consider him a threat. Did he say 6 years ago? A mobster? And you say that he's been missing all this time. Yeah. Sorry, Harry, but I think you're barking at the wrong tree this time. Well, guess what? I'll get a tree to bark and uncover the, the juicy inner wood in the tree itself. That's like, oh, gosh dang it, maple syrup. So I'm starting to believe myself. All the same, I'd like to conduct my cross-examination, Your Honor, and this claim is completely pointless. Even Edward doesn't think the same. I see. Then you may begin, Mr. Wright. Just like stalling for time. So, I know we didn't uncover anything yesterday, Your Honor, but for sure this is the right lead. God. There's a monster about the case a long time ago, by the alias Hemlock, an alias. A case from long ago. Could you be more specific? No. No? Ah, yeah, sure. The LH3 case from 6 years ago. Any better? Uh, much better, I guess? LH3. There's no pleasing some people. Not everyone, exactly. Anyway, you also said that he was a mobster. Yeah, he wasn't doing too badly for himself, criminality-wise, of course. How do you mean, detective? He was heavily involved with a Cadofian smuggling ring, or so the file says. Just in the sound of it, you don't even really know. This would be the smuggling ring that recently dissolved, yes? Very same. The ringleader's trial wasn't too long ago, actually. The ringleader, yeah. But there was a time 6 years ago when the ring was very nearly publicly exposed. Nearly. With one of the most prominent members at the center of the whole thing. That would be Hemlock, correct? Right. You haven't even heard the best part yet. And for some reason, the guy vanished without a trace 6 years ago. Didn't the transitional piece of, like, Hemlock and Smith, was 5 years ago? Huh. So he's not gone. He vanished? Yep, just poof, gone. Disappeared off the face of the earth. My guess is that the secret agenda was about to be rumbled, which would have seriously compromised the secrecy of the smuggling ring. You can't seriously be saying that Hemlock's been your mysterious caller this whole time. That's who he claims to be, yes. So that's why he took an interest in that file, eh? Well, like I said, that guy disappeared. Not even Interpol had picked up and sent out to 6 years. Not even Interpol. Huh. It's... Wasn't Greason part of Interpol? Just the transitional piece? So he was on his tail. Huh. And 6 years later, to the ring's recent collapse, he's still missing. But he's been contacting me. He must be around somewhere. Can you prove it? I have my phone call. Oh, no, I don't have my logs. I don't know. Perhaps the guy was just trolling you? Trolling? What does that mean? I am heavily disappointed in you. Is this some sort of street term that youth are using nowadays? Yeah, hip with the kids. Hadoy! Dab. Oh, God. I will always dab. Just like that. Just to kill my spirit inside every single time. Because I swear, I must have heard my grandchild say something similar to me recently. Hey, Pops, you trolling me? Or something of that nature. That kid needs to be under jurisdictional law to cut that shit out. Kind of company to see the judge is more lacking street smarts than me. This is not street smarts, this is interweb smarts. I think we're getting a little subject here. If we could return to testimony. Well, do you know what trolling is Edgeworth? Just move on. Okay, fine, you don't know. Then again, we're not exactly in Edward's ballpark either. Yeah. Oh, you were right and play along for a while longer. So that, are there more files like this one in this Hemlock? Should they say there are? Oops, they're all gone. Oops? What's oops supposed to mean? Remember me saying that Hemlock's been missing for 6 years? Well, I'm guessing that's why his records are now being destroyed. But you know, like a similar threat. Every file involving this guy was being destroyed? Whoops, sorry, I got that wrong. Correction, they have been destroyed. Oh, frick. What? What's that flying out of the window? Oh yeah, that's my potential lead. Great. Hey, don't shoot the messenger. Well, guess what? Every single... God. I can think of several times where the messenger was shot to death. I'm only doing this because they ordered Deuce and came to the top. By the chief. From the top? You mean... the chief. He ordered for all files of Hemlock to be destroyed. I would question about it, but then I wouldn't. The chief again? Why would he suddenly want all files of long-missing mobs are destroyed? This can't be a coincidence since the man himself has been calling me throughout the case. Okay. I think we can now conclude the cross-examination. Okay, that was a bit sudden. Mr. Wright, was Detective Snow's testimony useful to you? Huh. Not really. And I'm not getting any, I don't think I got any new information from it, just than what we can already infer from our small conversation with Snow. So, yeah, that was an entire waste of time. No, Your Honor, this was not a waste of time. Penalty. No! We learned a little more about Hemlock's past, but not how he's linked to the case. But there was something that struck me suspicious. The chief. Before you get detective, I'd like to ask you about something. Come on, mate, my tea's getting cold. What now? Your testimony, you said that all files in Hemlock have been recently destroyed. and on Chief Freud's command, no less. Yeah, now's the thing. I would Frosty the Snow Chief you interested in Hemlock's files all of a sudden. Glad to know we have the same sense of humor as a goddamn gray cherry popsicle. Force us to buy Ravager 3000s to be extra sure too? Okay. It was amusing at first, but this distraction has gone on long enough. Right, I asked that you return to the matter of Brisbane's assault. I don't blame you, but oh god. Okay, I admit that I'm not sure where exactly this is heading. God. Just grasping at straws. This is painful just to sit through and watch. God damn it. But I know that I'm on the right track. Well, I think we're on the wrong train trolley problem, okay? And if we keep on going like this, we're gonna hit 5 people instead of the natural 1. Please, Your Honor. The defense wishes for Wright and Freud, the chief of police, to take the stand. Guys, I'm gonna go now. Oh my god. But how on earth could the chief of police be involved? Hello, I'll be off now. You're not allowed to leave, Snow. Never. We'll never know unless we bring him to the stand. Your Honor, wasn't it you who said that all possibilities, however slight, must be thoroughly examined? I know you all want me to stay, but I gotta scoot. See ya. Okay, bye, Snow. God damn it. Oh my god. Jesus. Jesus. Oh god. Yes, it's true. And no one's gonna question he's gone. We will grant the defense's request. Well, you've been warned, Mr. Wright. Snow the goddamn. I'm the goddamn background character and no one everyone forgets about. Reminds me of a certain other character I know. Oh god. Oh boy. Well, they were very different, but yeah, you already get what I mean. Well, you've been warned, Mr. Wright. His slander against the chief of police is unacceptable and will involve disciplinary action. Your very career may be run to question should the very worst happen. Duly noted, Your Honor. Okay, so that means I have to go and save Scum here. Gotcha. I read you loud and clear. Save Scumming? Yes. I hope for the sake of my career that I'm heading in the right direction. Right, I implore you to reconsider. You're ultimately putting your very badge at risk here. Oh, nice to know you care. I only have this document subscribed to answer yesterday's investigation, Edgeworth. I have no choice. This is my only lead towards another perpetrator. Your Honor, the defense would like to question the chief. You can put my badge in the line if that's what it takes. You can have this cardboard badge instead. You know, it comes with that. Bailiff, notify the police department. Ensure that Chief Freud swiftly escorts to the courtroom. Say, what does it to Snow disappear to? Okay, looks like... Okay, never mind. Backtrack on that background character element, but Jesus Christ. Oh my god. I shouldn't have said that, should I? Huh. While waiting for the chief to arrive, I think we should further discuss the defense's claims. Yes, let's. Okay, oh, this is gonna be fun. But why is everyone glaring at me? I must ask, right? What was the smuggling man the detective mentioned? Do you honestly believe that has evolved with Mr. Brisbane's assault? That's what the defense is asserting. It may just be the only possibility of proving a different assailant is responsible for Brisbane's assault. The only possibility. I need to point out how ridiculous this all sounds. The smuggling ring couldn't possibly have any connection to this case. Yeah, it was expanded, like, technically. I think just in the way how, like, Investigations 1 and then 2 goes, like, I guess a week or 2 ago? This is where I have to disagree with you. Oh my god. It has everything to do with this case. Oh, hi. And boy, your staff's gonna be having a field day today. I know I sure will. Terry Greason? I say, what is the meaning of this intrusion? Pardon me, my good man, but I just had to step in and clear things up. I believe introduction from you is in order, before I hold you in contempt of court. Oh, wow. Roll credits, goddamn it. It is. The name Detective Jerry Jackson are covered. I shouldn't be surprised, but at the same time, I'm surprised. Jerry Jackson? Jerry Greason. An undercover detective, are you? Do you have any proof? Yeah. A police badge. Very well, nice to meet you, Detective Jackson. He managed to fool a judge with a fake police badge of his. Are you gonna... Your Honor, please tell me you didn't believe that police badge to be genuine. No, Mr. Edgeworth. My eyesight may not be what it used to, but even I know a police badge when I see one. Game 3, Case 3. No other words need to be said. Say your business, detective. Consider it stated, boss. I've been on the smuggling rings trail for 6 years, see? My investigation have led me to this quaint little battery and theft case of yours. I mean, we didn't catch any batteries, but we do have theft, so you're in the right place for the theft case. Lower Dispatch Officer Jackson, I'm not entirely sure what your testimony would hold in court. Seems like you're not a police-certified witness. Wait, you just said you believe the police badge, and now you're saying you don't. Make up your goddamn mind! I said we hear him out, Your Honor. His testimony may be beneficial to my assertion of the smuggling ring's involvement. I see. Do you vouch for the detective and the authenticity of his assertions? Please, Reason, help me out here. The defense vouches for the Jackson and wishes to hear him out, Your Honor. Very well. Begin your testimony, Miss Jackson. But Mr. Wright, if it turns out that you have been leading us up a blind alley with your recent claims... Ah, boy. It's almost hard to keep going in the face of adversity. Especially when there's so much at stake if I turn out to be wrong. Yeah, or basically if, like, everything amounts to nothing, we'd probably just waste him, let's see him, 10 hours of the court's time! Wasted! Nice! Nice. Nice. Being willing to go through with such a thing? Is it a yearning for the truth? Or is it belief in my client? That's the big question. Thematics of this case. Yes, I believe in Detective Smith. He didn't hack Brisbane. It's crazy considering how little I know of his secrets, and since the Cyclops never appeared, but yeah. I could feel it. Hemlock must be the one. He's definitely the most suspicious. Understood, Your Honor. Seeing that we still have some time before the chief of police reaches the courthouse, we might as well hear from you in the meantime, Detective. Okay. Time for a onesie-up. Witness testimony, my secret mission. Oh, your secrety secrets of the secrecy. Being an undercover cop, I had to stay with the public eye. Well, I mean, yeah. Reason being, I made it my mission to track down the new ringleader. I chose to do this after finding out that the smuggling ring was up and running again. This Hemlock goon, he's the ringleader I've been looking for. So don't you try and stop me. We got a score to settle, me and him. Okay. Mr. is to believe, Detective, then it's just as I expected. The leader is somebody else has stepped up and taken the reins. Which makes sense. I'm pretty sure the smuggling ring would never be completely dissolved. Unless, literally every single bad person in the world is, like, exterminated and got dealt with, or, like, in prison, so, yeah, it's not gonna happen anytime soon. You can mitigate it, but not completely, absolve it. Eh. I knew an organization so large wouldn't dissipate so easily. This guy right here, folks. He gets it. Like geriatric Pinocchio is on the picture, this Hemlock goon takes the spotlight. That's the way to put him. Just a tree guy. Oh, and he's given the organization a cute name, too. Aculeus. What is the significance of that name? I need to know the pun of the name Aculeus, okay? We basically already know that it's a smuggling ring, and I'm pretty sure that's basically it. My top of recollection. What is the joke name? Or some meaning I need to knows. Aculeus. There's this ring to it, or whatever it means. Yes, Aculeus is a good name, but getting back to it, it's better than the Godolphin smuggling ring. That's a mouthful to say. Aculeus is better. Way better. In the case, the defense may proceed with the cross-examination. Bark, bark. Secret mission. You're a cop, I have to stay in the public eye. I better just play along here. So you're an undercover cop, Mr. Jackson? Not anymore, I guess. Now that I take a chance in broken cover. I sacrifice my integrity and my safety to bring you this news. Being melodramatic, aren't we, Greason? Your cover is that big a deal, huh? And yeah, I've chosen to rebel and lay down the cold, hard facts of my secret mission. Reason being, I made it all my mission to track down the new ringleader. I guess this is mostly just a pressing testimony again as last one. And there's definitely a new ringleader. Are you sure? Oh, please. I'm sure that sure. Sure himself is a big fat liar, but how sure I am. That's pretty sure. I don't think it's sure at all. That's a surefire way to get shot in this line of business. He hasn't told us how he knows the new ringleader's existence. And what will be your interest in this Achilles outfit? Well, I mean, what does Achilles wear on a normal daily basis? What is its casual, formal attire? I chose to do this after finding out that the smuggling ring was up and running again. How did you figure that out? Listen, boss, I may have blown my cover, but I still have an ounce of respect for my duty. Okay. I can't reveal everything I know just for you bozos. Oh, dang, I'm a bozo? Well, at least I'm not a hobo. Anything not important, at least. In other words, you have something to hide. I mean, do you have a personal reason for pursuing Achilles, too? We're not talking about me. Now let me continue. So I guess he's not ready to lay all of his cards on the table just yet. Yeah, and I'm still feeling this entire, like, I guess this entire court is just all about just pursuing this very vague lead, which we have absolutely no evidence for, and, that makes me feel very weird. That's probably just tone-wise, atmospheric-wise. Like, jeez. Just tense. So I guess he's not ready to lay all of his cards on the table just yet. I could bring my poker game puns now again? I can't think of anything right now. Fuck. And what exactly does this hemlock have to do with the ring? Brace yourself, boss. Everything. Yes, Hemlock Goon. He's the ringleader I've been looking for. Okay. Your investigations have clearly revealed this. Would you perchance know his identity at all? You think I'd still be tracking him down if I did? Come on, boss. Get with the program. Get with the times, old man. The future is now, old man. But you at least feel that your investigation is narrowing down by investigating our case? I'm getting closer, no doubt about that. As for whether or not this particular case would crack it, I haven't a clue. Like a nutcase. This case is my latest pit stop in the race to stop at a very dangerous hood. Stop at very dangerous hood. That's a weird way to put it. Okay, but I understand what you mean. So when you try and stop me, we got a score to settle me and him. And what is that score? A score to settle? I mean, you have some personal business with a new ringleader? Undercover cop still needs a secret, shyster. Okay, so why'd you even bring it up anyway? Well, I know why I keep bringing things up. The guy's saying, hey, to tease the things, even though I'm never going to reveal it until the time is exactly right. So I completely identify with this, okay? I identify with you, Jackson. Yes, okay. So you concerning yourself with little details of that. Right now, what's in everyone's interest in stopping this goon full stop, am I right? That's right. Okay, this has to be a matter to bring up with him outside the courthouse. Yes. Okay, just become a reporter mode. Tell me what you know! If I can catch him, that is. Okay, we just need to get a butter bomb and just, yeah, that'll slow him down. Or banana peels. Okay, definitely banana peels. I never thought I'd see Greason here in the stand, or even the courthouse. Yeah, it seems he's now decided to stage the grand unveiling of a secret mission. I see no reason for him to lie that he's revealing it all. So why doesn't his testimony sit right with me somehow? Oh, there's a contradiction there? It seems like, huh. We are not going to cover up a thing, I guess. I've made it my mission to track down the new ringleader. Just do this after finding out that the smuggling ring was up and running again. Hemlock Goon, he's the ringleader I've been looking for. When you try and stop me, you've got a score to settle me and him. Like, the only thing I can think of, like, you know, that's something... Doesn't seem like there's any contradiction, mostly just... I think we just have to present something here, like, you know, sort of vaguely, like, you know... The only thing I think of is just this notepad page. Terry Greason mentions possibly an 8th B victim. Since the third, there have been no more card pieces. The garrote wire is the only proof I have a B behind these killings. Personal score. Like, would that mean a personal score is like someone, you know, who was a B victim? There's just that. That could work. The statement is clearly faulty. Okay, so it's not this, but can't see nothing faulty. Gosh dang it. Must be on the wrong track. So what if this is exactly supposed to be like, So we are, basically everyone here already knows that, I guess, Greason, Jackson, Jerry Jackson, Terry Greason, like, isn't really an undercover cop, but apparently we're still just playing along with it, okay. Save the public eye. Made it my mission to track down the new ringleader. still do this after finding out that the smuggling ring was up and running again. Some goon he's the ringleader I've been looking for. Don't you try and stop me. We've got a score to settle, me and him. Doesn't sit right with you. Huh. Maybe a mission to track down a new ringleader. Made a mission. Okay. I don't want to spend too much time on this because I'm already a bit lost of what exactly we're supposed to present here, and I'm gonna imagine, like, gosh dang it, we're back to him presenting weird pieces of evidence all over again. So, if I don't get it right now, then skipping ahead. Okay, so this is actually another case of him either right evidence but wrong statement. I guess it's a weird, you have to leap to conclusion sort of thing. Oh boy, this can be fun going back to this. It's the right evidence, but on this, you're not really looking after the ringleader, even though, I guess technically from our, like, the audience perspective, we already know Hemlock, I guess, was the old ringleader because secondhand man to, you know, Corcus Alba, so... It's a bit weird wording. Jackson? Just say that now that your undercover mission is to track down the Achilles ringleader. Of course I did, boss. You know why? Because it is my mission. I don't think so. You know why? Because of this. Remember the time I found your notepad on Brisbane's coffee table? So, what's a detective without his notepad, huh? I guess Detective Smith will agree with you there. You better draw... What would Greason draw on his notepad after all this time? Okay, so instead of a duck, Greason does the exact opposite. A goose. Okay. Before I found out it was yours, I took the liberty of jotting down what was written on it. You did what? Perhaps you'd like to confirm this as I read it out. Oh boy. Detective Jackson, what you have written on this notepad in no way documents your search for the Achilles ringleader. Huh. I guess it makes sense. Well, yes, I don't see even a mention of Arceus or whatever the ring was called. Oh my god. Wait, what's the Arceus? Let me read through this again. Okay, here you go. Say, isn't this Mr. Brisbane's name mentioned at the top? That's right, Your Honor. It seems that Detective Jackson was looking into what happened to Brisbane. And may I ask why, Detective? Just get to the point, right? Well, guess what? I'll point to you if you don't get it. What is this so-called contradiction you're supposed to achieve right now? From this notepad, we can surmise that the good detective here is investigating our case too. I believe what we need to hear from you now is why he's been doing so. Don't you agree, witness? Huh. Looks at what's written here. Doesn't look like you're searching for Achilles at all. Instead, this seems to document a search for some sort of serial killer. Yeah. A serial killer which you seem to nickname B. Oh, that's oh, that makes more sense because I kept in my head, like, I basically just, I already immediately pointed to him, Hemlock and Boogeyman line again, and I got confused on that. I think it makes the contradiction sort of makes sense in hindsight, but it's a bit nitpicky, I guess. A serial killer which you need to seem to be, which I'm pretty sure is the Boogeyman based on what we know at this point. Unless it's some other weird being. I don't... what kind of other name could start with B? Baradox. I don't know. I'm gonna ask you this, detective. Why are you poking around this case when you're on the trail of the serial killer? Your size has a head on his shoulders. Bravo, boss. You got me. Hold on, Melvin. But detective, are you saying that Mr. Brisbane... And you're on to catch down too. Maybe this is the smartest court you ever did see. Well, I mean, yeah. Oh, well, I do pride myself on such intelligent company. Well, hopefully he's been rubbing off on you. The gestures appreciate, Your Honor, but I must address Detective Jackson's outlandish claim. You're saying that the victim of this case, Errol Brisbane, was the latest victim of the serial killer you've been investigating? I imagine the killer has been on a 6-year world tour. That's right, international serial killer. Oh, nice. I got a reason to believe your man Brisbane was the latest chill-off. Chill-off, you say? Plain chill? Order the court. I hope you have more than just your word to prove that, detective. Aside from his killing methods, I guess I don't. Not even evidence plugged from the crime scenes. He stopped leaving those carpets in the bodies. But hey, Scout's order that I'll prove these two chumps to be connected. I see. Very well, we still have time before the chief police arrives at the courthouse. I'll give you one more chance to explain the relevance of your investigation to our case. Are there any objections before we proceed? It's all pretty intriguing. Question is, are Greason's investigations valid to our case? Like, it's interesting to learn. Well, I guess, like, you know, the first testimony was, you know, fine. We're just, like, learning his motivations, but, if you get to know more about, like, you know, investigations, it'd be very more vital to this point. Don't know exactly how it's going to tie into all of this. Like, literally, still the evidence... Like, no, like, evidence still stolen. Like, that's still something that's been on off my mind. Like, from the very first case of this game. And it's all coming back. Well, that means, like, literally every case in this whole entire game is, like, connected to the whole Archelius ringleader thing. The Enigmium from the smuggling ring as well. Vex was part of the thing as well. Well, for the sound of it, don't know if that's exactly right. Like, maybe Jack. You know, Jack was definitely on it then. Like, how else did Jack get the Enigmium? And then... How would, like, Volper know about that then? This whole thing with Red White. Then, like, the second case, like, literally, the culprit was technically part of it, like, you know, smuggling. Third case, that might actually be a boogeyman killing, if we're gonna go with that. If the B killings is gonna be the boogeyman. So, like, it was a frame job? Like, that's the... So, Volper was innocent in that case, which I guess kind of in calm at the moment, just thinking this before we leave this off. Just, the first case is, like, that's actually kind of cool writing to think about. First case of, like, you know, Vex being, you know, the culprit, you couldn't exactly prove he was, you know, the culprit until, Brisbane just basically just said, I'll give you this, you know, card if you just confess to everything. And, you know, that's how we got him. And, last case, he basically got convicted because he confessed to himself, even though it was out of, like, sheer desperation of this boogeyman he just vaguely hinted at. Huh. It's some good writing. Also good foreshadowing. But I guess that means then that doesn't make any sense, though, really. What was it? Like, if we're going, like... Vex had to have killed, like, you know, Perry Docks, I mean, the Blackout. I shouldn't be thinking about that right now. We should be focusing on this case, so I won't think about it too much. I don't want to muddle my brain enough as it is. Just, there's so many things to go through. So many things to piece together and all that. But let's do one thing at a time. I guess for the time being, from this entire trial day onwards, we're learning the backstory of Hemlock and I guess the boogeyman killings, the serial killings, the Grotwire and stuff like that. And I'm going to assume practically everything will be wrapped up, like, both in the investigations and the trial afterwards. Well, I mean, yeah. It seems like this trial entirely is going to be all about backstory stuff from the sounds of it. Yeah, like, talking to Snow. Then, you know, and I immediately mixed up the names. Jackson, Greason, yeah. 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 Well, this is a good place to leave off, and we'll see that, I guess we'll figure out the more MO of Greason's investigations for the boogeyman killings. That's what we're going to call it. Next time. So, have a fun time watching as I am playing this. See you next time, what time may be, and I all hope you have a fantastic day.